All right, we are back to another edition of Matt Impish Collector. Welcome, my fellow collectors. We are opening our Attack of the Vine booster box. In the previous video, I opened up a pre-release kit as well as 4 loose packs, and we managed to get 4 legendaries. So let us see what this booster box has in store for us. I am very excited to find out because I was worried that I wasn't going to get a booster box at all. Ever since the big boom for Lorcana with the last set and all the scalpers and Pokebros and just new collectors in general. I guess not everybody is necessarily a scalper and a Pokebro. Everybody trying to get into the game because there's very valuable cards in it. My LGS that I love and I've gone to many times and I want to support, they upped the price of a booster box to $250. That's insane. That is $110 over retail. And I can't afford that. I can't do it.
Sorry, there was a brief issue with my recording there for a second. Hopefully you got my ranting about my LGS charging $250 for a booster box. And I know it was because allocations got cut and more people are trying to buy than ever. But I couldn't justify it. So I was worried that I wasn't going to be able to find one. It took me a minute to find anywhere nearby that had any. As I mentioned in the previous video, I was in Disneyland for the launch, but by the time I got to the front of the very long line that I waited in for the Curator collection, they were all sold out of not just booster boxes, but troves and loose packs. They sold out of loose packs like 20 people before I got to the front. It was really frustrating, but anyway, yeah, now we got a booster box. I got it from a local store called the Trade Emporium. I'd never been there before. It only opened up in October of last year, and they were charging just a little above retail. So let's go. Let's get into this opening. We have Donald Duck. We have Startle. We have Tyler Wynn Baker. We have Darkwing Duck. Here is Russell. Let's try to... You're not going to be able to see them all organized like that anyway. We have You Broke My Smolder. Discard your hand, draw 2 cards. This card is going to see some play. Red Alert! Banish chosen character with 2 strength or less. If you have a monster character in play, chosen opponent loses 1 lore. I have a small nitpick with this card. It's very stupid and just not even worth really complaining about. This card should have been called 2319. And they should have had a Red Alert card with like Sarge from Toy Story on it in the Army Men. That's my take. We have Hera, created by The Vine. This is only Hera's 2nd card. Very interesting that they brought her back to have her as a Vineling. We have Todd and Copper, best of friends. What a good name for that. They're Shift 2 and Evasive. We have a super rare Winnie the Pooh and Piglet. And a common foil of my boy, Darkwing Duck. So yeah, let's talk about the set. What am I hoping to get? I normally don't like to talk about like hits that I'm hoping to pull and stuff, because then that just means I'm not going to pull them. But let's talk about it. That makes it fun. I really want the Darkwing Duck and Launchpad Enchanted. That is my favorite of the Enchanteds this set. I actually like the Enchanteds better than I like the Iconics this time. The Iconics are just kind of busy for me. I do like the Beauty and the Beast one, but the Gaston, the like red Gaston in the foreground, I wish he was in the background. It really bugs me that he's in the foreground like that. I'm not the biggest fan of that design decision, but I think all the Enchanteds are really, really great. But the Darkwing is my favorite. I would also like to pull the Buzz and Woody and the Aladdin and Genie, just because those are my favorite IPs. And, let's talk about Bushroot, my boy. That's Dr. Bushroot, Evil Botanist, a 4/3 for 5, 3 lore ward. Whenever this character is challenged, chosen opposing character chooses, or choosing opponent chooses and discards a card. I think this card is really good, and I'm glad that at least one of the remaining Fearsome 5 is on a good card. I like that one a lot. As for Epics, I really want the Megavolt because I just love Darkwing Duck. And I think it's cool that Megavolt got an epic in the same way that I think it's cool that Quackerjack got a legendary. And as for legendaries, I want the Buzz and Woody and the Maylin. So we have Dash Par, another Launchpad, Besties, Assemble Mulan, created by the Vine, Winifred, this is Colonel Hothy's wife, Miko, Lucky Raccoon. This Miko is the one cost that the Pocahontas and Miko legendary that we pulled in our loose packs really wants to see. Here's that Megavolt, but not an epic. Captain Hook, I have already pulled a billion of this guy. Protective Aura. First rare is that Omnidroid that really wants to be played with that syndrome that's not in this set. Second rare, alright, we got a non-foil Bushroot, that's cool. And we have Flynn Rider for our foil. Yeah, so let's talk about Downtown Disney. So we just happened to be in Disneyland for a family trip. That's just when my vacation from work happened to be. And we were going to be there on the 17th when the set launched. And I was like, you know what? Let's go to Downtown Disney. I was going to go to Downtown Disney for the launch, especially after the Heroine, the Curator Collection, was announced, because that was going to be the only way to realistically get that. So I was real worried because people were talking about lining up at 3 in the morning to go get it, and it's like, oh my god, I'm not getting up. Eeyore, my boy, my favorite. I'm not getting up. We have Alpha. Oh, we got a legendary. Let's see, who do we get? Christopher Robin! Oh my goodness. Sorry, interrupting my story to talk about Christopher Robin, the Honey Sage. You can have other honey characters in your deck regardless of ink type. This breaks the rules of the game. And when you play this character, you may search your deck for a honey card, reveal it, and put it in your hand. If you do, shuffle your deck. I like this card in theory. I don't think the honey stuff is any good. And we have a foil super rare of the Beauty and the Beast that got the iconic this set. So I wasn't getting up at 3 in the morning. That's just that wasn't happening. I get up at 3 to go to work. I'm not getting up on my vacation, especially the last day of a long Disney trip, to go buy some trading cards. No, thank you. So me and my wife got there around 7 o'clock, and the line was already so stupidly long. I was so worried that, maybe I wasn't going to get anything at all. There was a lot of contemplation about, should we just leave? Should we even bother with this? But eventually, we waited in line for a while, and we started hearing that the cast members were counting people in line to make sure that there was enough of at least the princess, the Heroine Curator Collection for everyone in line. So I was like, all right, well, might as well stay. And then I met a nice guy in the line with me who had friends that were there way earlier in the day, and they were telling him that they had wheeled out a bunch of product, and it seemed like, oh, there's an Ellie Fredrickson. We've pulled a lot of this, but this one is the one that connects to the Carl. That's fun. And they were suggesting that they were wheeling out booster boxes, basically carts of booster boxes. So we were like, all right, well, if this is how I'm going to get a booster box, I might as well stay in line. But like I said, by the time I got up to the front, they were all out of everything but the Curator Collections, which I guess at the end of the day is what I would have liked to get the most, just because it was the only way that I was going to get it. But it is disappointing to wait 6.5 hours in the heat just to get that, and not to get anything else when the set is kind of difficult to get right now. And you could argue that well, why didn't you get there sooner? If you would have got there at 3 a.m., a skill issue, man. You could have done more to get the product you wanted. But it's I shouldn't have to do that. I shouldn't have to get up that early to go get this product. That's insane. That is insane talk. Oh my god, I cannot get this package. I shouldn't have to line up at 3 in the morning to get anything. I shouldn't have to wait 6 hours to get anything. I'm kind of mad that I did that. I'm never gonna do that again. It was just too much. And And I've heard horror stories about elsewhere it's even worse. Like I saw a lot of people that waited at Disney Springs, and Disney Springs was just an absolute mess with cars and people not following the rules that were put into place, and Disney themselves not following the rule. Oh my God, we got potato. We got the potato. This item enters play exerted. We're gonna put potato to the side because it's a good card. So, and then London, the Disney store, they were bum rushed by people, so they decided for the safety of the employees, they weren't even going to open up the store and sell it. They canceled the entire event after people waited there overnight because a few bad apples really ruined it for everybody. And it's just, you hate to see it. I think they made the right call, personally, but it is disheartening to see that happen to this game, this hobby that I've been so invested in since before it even launched. I used to do a podcast with my wife and siblings, not a very popular podcast, but it was called Plus or Bust, a Disney podcast. And when the game was first announced, before we had any details other than the fact that Ravensburger was working on it, I talked about it on the podcast because I was so excited for it. I'm almost positive that I have one of the first recorded mentions of Lorcana on the internet in like a media form like that. Like, that's how much I've been invested in this game from the beginning. And like, obviously I'm not entitled to things, right? New people are allowed to come into the hobby and get stuff, right? That's good for the game. Of course, somebody would start revving a car right now. What the f*** is this? All right, let's get through this pack, and then I'm going to pause it, and we'll come back, because the neighbors, they have like a race car, and they are literally revving it up right now. So let's, yeah. Oh, we got another legendary. Look at that. We got the Horned King. Nice. And a Tinkerbell and Peter Pan super rare foil. All right, hold that thought. All right, I think they stopped. Okay, I have a number of things I want to talk about. First of all, Tinkerbell and Peter Pan, one of the best team cards in the game. All your other characters gain evasive. Amazing. Horned King, this art is sick. I don't think this card is that great. While this character is exerted, you may play characters from your discard. If you do, they interplay exerted. I kind of wish it didn't have that exerted tax on it, but otherwise. But anyway, yeah, it's not that I'm entitled to product, right? I'm really not. But it does suck when you've put so much into something and then you see it being ruined, or not ruined necessarily, but it's in a weird place right now, and product is getting more expensive. The wrong kind of people are coming into the hobby. A lot of the right kind of people are coming into the hobby, but a lot of the wrong kind of people are coming into the hobby, and it is disheartening to see. And getting the box, the Curator Collection, was really bittersweet because I was happy to have it, but then I was like, man, if this was even a year ago, I would have been able to bought every single thing that they had to offer, right? Like, waiting that long, I should have been able to get more than that, and it's crazy that I wasn't able to. So that's just kind of the reality of the situation, and I see a lot of people are kind of burnt on Lorcana right now because of the nobody like you. This is incredible, and a foil common Pluto. Because of the current just weird state that we're in. Now, I do think it's going to eventually even out. I think the bubble's going to burst. Probably quicker than some people realize. I think that a lot of the market is being inflated by people looking to resell, buying from other people who are reselling. Like, I don't think there's really like a buyer's market for this stuff, if you know what I mean. Like, the high prices are mostly just being bought by other people who want to charge even more. I don't think a lot of people that are actually like playing the game or have been collecting for a long time are buying the product at such high prices, maybe the sealed product, but definitely not like the singles, the like enchanteds and stuff that have gone up so much. So I do think it's going to self-regulate eventually. Will it ever be back to how it was before? Unlikely. But I do think it will sort of even itself out at some point. So yeah. I don't have a trove yet. That's disappointing. I always love getting a trove. Who knows? I'll get one of those. Those sold out first at Downtown Disney, other than the Winnie the Pooh mats, which they definitely didn't produce enough of. And I that's another thing I kind of have a problem with. I know that this unboxing is not very interesting because I'm not talking about the cards. I'm just complaining. I understand why Ravensburger and Disney would want to leverage the theme parks and the Disney stores for this game. I understand that compared to every other trading card game, with the exception of, I guess, Pokemon Centers, this is something that only Disney has, right? Disney has the theme parks, Disney has the stores. I understand why they would want to leverage that and use it to promote the game and to have exclusive products. But I think that makes them too exclusive. There are not enough Disney parks, and there are certainly not enough Disney stores after they closed a bunch of them in the world, to me, to justify exclusives like that. Like, the reason so many people lined up at Downtown Disney and Disney Springs and the Disney store in London is because those were the only locations they could go to get the Curator Collection and to get the Winnie the Pooh playmat. And it just became really dangerous. And I just don't think that the exclusivity is worth that. I think it's great if they want to do like the collector events, like they did at Festival of the Arts, or even just like promo cards. Like if they want to do a normal release, like release the game on release date at the Disney stores and at Disneyland and stuff, and then give out a special promo card that you can only get there, I think that's totally fine. But I think the exclusive products are perhaps a failed experiment that they should move on from. I don't think it's healthy. I think it's creating too much FOMO, and it's creating too much like scalping, because like that's all that this stuff is. And like the playmats are like being scalped like crazy. Like I really wanted the Mickey and Minnie one because I have the Mini Iconic and I wanted to like display it with it. Another potato, let's go. But it's like I'll never have it because it was selling for like $400 that day. And it's still like around 200. So it's like, I just don't think that kind of exclusivity for something like this works. At the very least, they need to sell it online. We got another Tinkerbell and Peter Pan. Ooh, we got a foil legendary. Let's go. Oh, there's the red panda that I wanted. That's cool. She's foil. I really like this card. Okay, so temporary shift. You can shift her on top of Malin Lee and remove all damage at the end of the turn. And once during your turn, whenever this character sings a song, gain 3 lore. So it kind of has like a dual purpose. So you can quest for the 3 lore normally, or if you sing a song with her, you still get the 3 lore. So you get to sing a song and get the lore, which most cards you can't do. So I think that card's pretty cool. Will it be good? Who knows? But I think it's cool. So yeah, I don't. And, like, it's different for something like D23. Like, they just announced the D23 2026, like, exclusive stuff for Lorcana. And not only do you have to physically be there to pick it up, if you pre-order it ahead of time, you have to buy all this other stuff with it. Like, there's, like, a book and some, like, additional items. So you end up paying a premium because you get the collector's set, the D23 collector set, and then also this other stuff. So that's going to deter people from just buying the box. But it being behind that D23 paywall is also going to deter people from doing that. Morph is very good. But we got Vanessa, Buzz Lightyear. Ooh, we got an epic. Who do we get? Oh, yeah, May. Awesome. I like this card a lot. I just like turning red a lot. I feel like people are too harsh on turning red because they think it's cringe or because it's about a girl or something. I don't know. People are stupid. When you play this character, look at the top 4 cards of your deck. You may reveal a red panda card or a song card and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your deck in any order. This is a good card. But yeah, I just... For like conventions and stuff, it's a little different because it's like special in a different way, and it's harder to get because you have to have, it's hard ticketed. And like, I don't think they should put stuff behind like a Disneyland paywall either. Like, I don't think you should have to have a Disney ticket to get exclusive Disneyland, like Lorcana stuff, but I don't think they should do stuff like that if they're not going to offer an alternative on how to get it, whether they sell it online on the Disney store or the Ravensburger website. And I know that that opens the door up to bots, which is a prevalent issue in all collecting, but especially trading cards. But at the very least, it gives people more of an opportunity, and it will deter people from going to the parks and creating such a hazard like they did at Disney Springs and at the Disney store in London. So that's my soapbox. This genie card's good. That's my soapbox. Thank you for listening. Oh, that's funny. We got a scream canister and a laugh canister back to back. And we got a super rare Violet and another Captain Hook. We've pulled so many Captain Hooks. So yeah, feel free to disagree with me about the exclusivity thing. I just don't think that there's enough locations for them to do something like that. Like, it's one thing if you're like, oh, this is a Best Buy exclusive. Well, there's hundreds of Best Buys. There's only 2 Disney parks in the United States, and not very many Disney stores, and even then, the Disney stores don't all carry it. Like, I have a Disney outlet near me. The Disney outlet doesn't carry it. They get some Lorcana, but they don't get the exclusive stuff, so... yeah, that's my rant. That's my rant about, Disney Lorcana exclusivity. I was just a little burnt this weekend, so... right, first rare, we got the Vine Entrance. Oh, we got another legendary, Christopher Robin. It's so weird when you get duplicate legendaries that aren't, when one isn't foil, right? Like, I'm not used to that. That's only been happening in the last few sets. I feel like the first few sets, like, I never got duplicate legendaries in a box unless they were foil. I think we only have 9 packs left already. Man, I was ranting a lot. All right. Let's go. Oh, ladies, this card's for you. It's the bear. I know you would choose the bear. From Fox and the Hound. That card tripped people up because, like, we just got Brave stuff last set, which has got a bunch of bears, and now we got just the bear, but it's from the Fox and the Hound. I don't like that it's a villain, though. I don't like that it's classified as a villain. The bear is just like an animal. Like, he's just like protecting his territory. He's not. I don't think he's villainous. He's not like. I mean, he is trying to like kill the heroes, but not because he's evil, but because he's trying to eat. We got Rapunzel's Tower, Mrs. Hasagawa, one of my favorites. Oh, we got Attack the Vine, the namesake. We got super rare Russell and a foil common. It's gonna be great. All right. Let's get down to business. We got normal. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. We have Raz. We have Cocoam, Diablo, Ellie, Panic, Abby Park, Madam Mim, Hummingbird, the Big Book of Honey, one of the first items to ever have a separate classification. So this is an item and a honey card. Oh, we got Four Town and Never Met Nobody. Whenever this character sings a song with Sing Together, draw a card. We got that Maleficent and Diablo. And we have a foil rare Maximus. Let's read the Maleficent and the Diablo. I don't think I read it last time. Or is this my first one? I don't know. I've been rambling so much. You may put 5 character cards from your discard on the bottom of your deck in any order to shift this character for free. Oh, interesting. During your turn, whenever this character exerts, draw a card. Okay. All right. That card's cool. That card's pretty good. All right. Let us keep it moving. Stay positive. See if we can get anything good here. We got a Yzma. Robin Hood, your Flood Warden characters gain alert. Mike Wazowski, the big boy sheriff of Nottingham. We got Russell. We got Maylin Lee. We got Todd. We got Doug. He's a good boy. We got Rapunzel's Tower. We got Randall Boggs, evasive. While all cards in your ink will are exerted, this character gets +2 lore. We got the Vine Pod. And we got, the Foil the Bear. Ladies. All right, we're down to our last 6 packs already. Need to start getting these hits up, guys. These last 6 packs better be really good. Because as of right now, I've only got 4 legendaries and 2 of them are the same. So we need to step our game up. Catch up to that Wilds Unknown box. We got Mickey Mouse. We got Lilo. We'll save our village. We got Minnie Mouse. Fluter Flam. We got the one and only. We got Cusco. We got Absorbing Bloom. We got Randall Boggs, another good card. Whenever you play this character, put chosen character of yours into your inkwell face down exerted, and at the end of your turn, if all cards in your inkwell are exerted, gain 1 lore. Oh, we got another legendary. We got the non-foil Maylin. Okay. And we got With a Few Good Friends. It's so weird, the duplicates like that. The art on this is gorgeous. Sing together 6. Chosen player draws a card for each different ink type of character you have in play. Obviously, really only meant to be used with the honey deck and the multiple ink types that they expect you to have in that deck. Really a bomb card for limited or draft because you don't have ink restrictions. So we got Splody Head, Startle, Miriam Mendelsohn. We got Darkwing Duck, Piercing, Attack Pete, created by the Vine. Abu, I wish this card was better. When this character requests, banish him. Why would I ever want to do that? Discarded Armor. We got Sully. We starting with a super rare, Lilo and Stitch, fun-loving friends. Super rare, Source of the Vine. Ooh, and we got another epic. We got Mulan, created by the Vine, epic. Whenever you play this or another Floodborn character, you may banish chosen item. Not my potatoes! Have I seen Posey yet? I don't think I've pulled a Posey. I got all these potatoes and I get all these potatoes. I got 2 potatoes and I don't think I've pulled a Posey. What the heck is that about? Alright, we got the bear. We got a Pluto. We got a Miriam. We got a Cower Before Me. Mother Gothel. Petrify. Red Alert. Hera. Dr. Hemsterville. We got Pocahontas. We got another With a Few Good Friends. And we got Discarded Armor. Down to the last 3 packs, folks. We need to start getting some hits. We also need a Posey. Why don't we have a Posey? Oh my god, I'm ruining this pack. Hopefully there's nothing good in it. Alright. Oh my god, look at that. I bent it. I bent the card. We got a Rar. We got a Pluto. Robin Hood. We got a Miriam. God, Priya. Lord, learn your characters. We got Flynn. Piercing Attack. Peter Pan. Maylin Lee. We got a Kevin. We got Hana's Ink Caster. We got a Tigger. We got a Grandma Woo. And we got a Peter Pan common. Alright. Last 2-pack magic. Can we do it? Can we pull something out here? We got a Donald Duck. Piglet. If I didn't have you, Mata Meat Hut. Hook. Situs. Narrow Escape. Never not by your side. There's the girl. There's my Posey. We got Antonio Madrigal. Grandmother Woo. Okay, good. We got another legendary. Good. And it is Mushu. Evasive. Whenever this character quests, if an opponent has more cards in their hand than you may draw a card. And Hana's Inkcaster. All right. Last pack magic or last pack tragic? Let's find out. We got Dash Par. We got Ellie Fredrickson. We got Coco Wum. We got Diablo. We got a Scout Ahead. We got a Panic. We got a Kevin. We got a Mrs. Asagawa. We got a Malin Lee. We got a Merlin. Super rare. Sully. And our last card is just a common foil. Fluter Phlegm. So, gonna be honest, a little disappointed in this box. But that's mostly just from watching other people open so much better boxes. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 legendaries. One of them is a foil, but 2 of them are Christopher Robin, so that's a little nutty. And 2 of them are Malin. So we got 2 epics. We got the Malin Lee and the Mulan. And of course, the most important cards: 2 potatoes and a posy. So yeah, now I get to sort all this and go buy some singles, I guess. A little disappointed I didn't pull Enchanted, but that's okay. Hopefully I can manage to get some more product. I really want a Trove, dang it. I really want a Trove. I love having the Trove to put my bulk in. Like, where's all this bulk gonna go? Yeah. Should we put together the puzzle? We should probably put together the puzzle, huh? Let's put together the puzzle. So that's that. I believe that goes up there. That goes up here. No, that goes here. That goes here. That goes here. That goes here. And there's the middle one, and there we go. It is the Winnie the Pooh and Friends on their little D&D adventure puzzle. Very cool. I love it. It is so stinking cute. All right. That's it. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, be sure to let me know in the comments. Leave a comment. Let me know how sad you are that I didn't pull a foil potato or another Quacker Jack. What the heck? And let me know, like, what do you guys think about, like, the exclusivity stuff? Like, are you okay with that? Are you down with that? Do you like it? Are you able to go to the parks? So you're like, yeah, let's do as much exclusives as possible. Who cares? Yeah, I would love to hear what you think. I have a few fun video ideas that I want to do. I want to do a video predicting what I think Lorcana is going to announce at D23. Got to get that one done soon. I'm still mulling over in my head if I want to do that video where I was kind of critical about some design decisions. That's just, the script isn't really coming together for me. And then I came up with another really fun idea that I want to start after the first initial, I think after D23, when the reveals for Hyperion City start. I think I will start working on that video because I think it's a really fun idea. But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching. I will see you next time. TTFN. Ta-ta for now.